My name is Geoff Ostling, and I have a tattoo that will go to the National Gallery of Australia after I die. And before my body is cremated, the skin will be lifted off piece by piece and put together as part of a permanent collection. I've been in Tokyo, I've seen the skins that are there, and they are just beautiful. I can't tell you how wonderful they are. When I was growing up, middle-class boys didn't have tattoos, and so I didn't have any tattoos, but I used to admire them on other people. I thought, that's what I'm going to do when I grow up. But of course, when I grew up, I found myself involved in teaching and so on, and it was only when I was 42 that I decided, look, I ought to go and do something about this. I want to do something, let's go. And I got a tiny little tattoo down here. You can barely see here, and I loved it. I couldn't believe it. It was really rite of passage. I was really happy with it, and I was really proud of myself. I thought I'd actually achieved something. I'd done something that I had wanted to do for a long time and had never dared do before. I was inspired by a man I met, a company director called Mervyn Chapman, and he had a beautiful bodysuit that he'd collected from the top tattoo artists all over the world. It just was extraordinary. When he died, I determined that I was actually going to get a full bodysuit too. Little did I realise it would take so long or cost so much. But he did give me some very good advice, one of which was to choose a theme for your tattoos. That was very difficult. I tell this to lots of people because people used to say to me, why did you get all those flowers on you? This is not what blokes get. They get knives, and they get bloodthirsty things, and they get severed heads, and they get all sorts of things. Why do you get all the flowers? And the answer is simple. I just wanted to have something that was Australian. And so that's where we got the Sydney Garden. We did the Banksias first of all, which had never been done before, never been used as a tattoo design before. And then the bottle brush over here, once again, it had never been done as a tattoo. We included flannel flowers, lots of flannel flowers, blue and pink water lilies. We did orchids, lots of orchids of various sorts. And of course the flowering gum of Western Australia, and we did the kangaroo paws there. And this of course is the Western Australian fringe lily down the side there, really love those. Here we've got jacarandas, and of course the Christmas bells up here. And so we've got a whole series of flowers, but also we developed it into other things as well, like camellias and azaleas and rhododendrons and sunflowers. And people had remarked at the time what an excellent idea, because you could collect flowers from lots of different tattooists if you wanted to. Not that I did, because most of the work was by ex de Medici. Tattoos should have a deeper meaning. They should be specially for you. What's on your inside is seen on the outside of your skin. It affirms who you are. You show that you take possession of yourself. I was with ex de Medici at the National Gallery in Canberra, and one of the curators there had heard about the tattoo and asked me would in fact I be prepared to leave my tattooed skin when I died to the museum. Now this was interesting because it has never been done in Australia before and never been done in any Western countries before, and some people go all squirmish about it and think, oh God, I don't want to see Joe. I don't want to see Geoff on the walls of the gallery. No, we liked him the way he was. Let him rest in peace. But it just seems terrible that an artwork like this, and not everybody thinks it's an artwork, I might say, but there are enough people who do to make it worthwhile, that it should go to Canberra. Why Canberra? It's a Sydney tattoo. But the reason for Canberra is that they already have 18 of ex de Medici's pictures. The fact that ex de Medici is one of Australia's top 100 contemporary artists, the fact that her pictures now sell for approximately $125,000 each means she doesn't do any tattooing anymore. But that's a pity, because she didn't quite finish off the suit, and it's being finished off by a very talented artist in Sydney called Bodhi O'Leary. But I'd be perfectly happy if I died tomorrow that in fact the tattoo was finished as far as I was concerned. There is absolutely no reason why every part of you should go into the coffin or go into the crematorium and be burnt, any more than you don't take, say, all the artworks we've collected around here. The artwork is here, but you're only looking after it for your lifetime, and then it will be looked after by others. And likewise, hopefully the skin that I have will be looked after by curators in the museum. And who knows?